DIYer behind LemonThistle.com. Today I'm excited to be joining you in a Cricut vs. Silhouette challenge. Alexis and I are going to be doing these challenges. We're going to be taking on different materials that the Cricut and the Silhouette can cut, and we're going to be making projects with them for you so you can see kind of how the different materials are handled by the different machines. We're also going to be giving you a sneak peek into the software so you can see what it's like to work with the design software so you can pick the machine that you love. I am Team Cricut. For these projects, I'm going to be using my Cricut Maker. The Cricut Maker is the newest Cricut machine. It can cut everything from wood to fabric and good old vinyl. So today we are taking on heat transfer vinyl, or as Cricut calls it, iron-on vinyl. And iron-on vinyl can go on fabric, of course, but it can also go on wood. I did a post on this a while back and I got a ton of questions, so we decided that this would be our first Cricut vs. Silhouette challenge material. So for this project, I did a standard iron-on light on raw wood here, but when I have shared posts about those signs in the past, I get lots of questions about other materials. Does this work on finished wood? Does this work on painted wood? Does this work with glitter vinyl? Why is my glitter vinyl not sticking? So I thought that I would not just try the regular iron-on light from Cricut on the raw wood, but I also tried some foil iron-on vinyl on raw wood here. I love how this one turned out. Love. And I tried the glitter vinyl. This is on MDF painted with chalkboard paint, and that worked as well. Lastly, I did want to try sanding the iron-on light for a bit of a distressed finish, which I've been told that you can do, so I'll be talking a little bit about that at the end of the video as well. For all these projects, I've cut them with my Cricut Maker, and I'm also using my Cricut Easy Press here, which is kind of like a giant iron that you can set the exact temperature and time to. Before we get started, if you have not yet subscribed, please click that subscribe button below so you don't miss out on any more craft or DIY videos. Alright, the first thing that you'll need to do is open up your design software. With Cricut, that's called Cricut Design Space. You'll want to click New Project and then add whatever images or text you're going to cut in. I like to upload my own images, size it however you like, and then click Make It. If you're going to be using iron-on material like we are here, then make sure to click Mirror Image. This will keep it from being backwards once you iron it on. One of the things that I love about the new design space is that it gives you all these materials and it has all the settings loaded in for them. All of the Cricut materials that you can buy from Cricut are marked with a C on the side, so I know that I'm getting exactly the right settings for the material that I have. If you've never weeded before, weeding is just removing all the excess vinyl that you don't want to be ironing onto your finished design. I like to start by peeling away the major part and then going in with my weeding tool and picking away the smaller parts, like inside the letters here. For weeding, I'm just using my Cricut Bright Pad, which is basically just a light box. It helps shine light through the cuts so you can see on difficult to weed materials. When you're done weeding and you flip it over, you'll see that the design is the correct way. And that's how it's going to be ironed on, so that's why we mirror our design. Now it's time to apply your design to the surface. So for this, you'll either need an iron or a heat press or something like that. I like to use my Cricut Easy Press. It's kind of a cross between the two because it doesn't clamp down and have a bottom. You can put it on any surface like wood. But what's awesome about it compared to an iron is that you can set the exact temperature and you can set the time, so it will tell you when to move your machine. Plus, it's a larger surface area than an iron, so I find that it works so much better. If your design doesn't quite transfer, if you start peeling back your backing and you see, oh my gosh, it's not adhered, that's totally fine. Just put it back down and apply about 10 more seconds of heat. If you are doing a large design like I am here, just work in sections instead of moving it around during your time. So for each section, do the 40 seconds or whatever is recommended. The recommended settings for any kind of iron-on material on wood is the 300 degrees for 40 seconds, and I found that that just wasn't quite long enough, so I added an additional 10 seconds to every section. The other thing to keep in mind is peel it back once it's cooled right down. When you rush it, you risk kind of like bending the iron-on material or scrunching it up. You can see on the U on my tub, I totally rushed it. I know you're supposed to wait until it's cool, but I was too impatient, and now look at this. Last but not least, I did want to try sanding. I have been told that you can sand iron-on vinyl on wood for a distressed finish that looks a lot like distressed paint. So I thought I'd give it a try, and I've got to be honest, I don't love it. I'm not sure if the iron-on light that I used is thicker than maybe other brands of light iron-on, but I found that it didn't really look like paint, and I mean, I'm not a huge fan of distressed finishes to start with, but it just seemed like a lot of work instead of just using the vinyl as a stencil and putting paint on, then distressing that. So overall, I would say that the Cricut iron-on vinyls work awesome on unfinished wood, on painted wood, on whatever kind of wood. I had no problems with the standard iron-on light, with the foil iron-on, or with the glitter iron-on. So I would say go ahead with all of those, but I would not bother sanding the vinyl. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you hop over and check out Alexis's silhouette challenge using the same materials. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. Then meet us back here to see the next material that we're taking on.